Welcome to Trading Feeling Mind, where we prioritize building a resilient trading mindset over merely chasing temporary signals on the chart. Have you ever stared at a plummeting red candle, feeling your heart race, wondering why the market always moves against you? This confusion is not a lack of intelligence, but a lack of emotional control and a misunderstanding of true market structure. Most beginners fall into the dangerous trap of relying on external signals instead of developing their own independent analysis and intuition. Without a solid foundation, your trading capital will vanish into the market void faster than you can possibly imagine or recover. But there is a better way, a path focused on education, discipline, and understanding the deep psychology of financial market participants. We must shift our focus from guessing price direction to understanding where the smart money is actually accumulating their massive positions. Price action is not just random movement. It is a sophisticated language that tells us the story of buyers and sellers. Think of trading like a game of chess, where every move must be calculated, and protecting your king is the priority. To succeed, we must first simplify the complex concepts of the market into digestible patterns that our minds can easily recognize. Smart money concepts, or SMC, help us identify the footprints of institutional banks and hedge funds within the chaotic price action. Liquidity is the fuel of the market. Price moves like water, always seeking areas where pending orders are resting and waiting. When you understand liquidity, you stop being the victim of stop hunts and start trading alongside the major market movers. A break of structure is a significant signal, indicating that the current trend is strong and likely to continue its direction. However, even the best technical analysis fails if you do not respect the delicate balance between potential reward and calculated risk. Your stop loss is your safety harness. Climbing the mountain of wealth without it is not bravery, it is simply reckless stupidity. Psychological errors are the true enemy, as our biological fight or flight response is not designed for modern financial speculation. Patience is the currency of the professional trader. We get paid for waiting, not for constantly clicking buttons on the screen. The market is a device for transferring money from the impatient to the patient, as Warren Buffett has famously and wisely noted. To trade well, you must detach yourself from the outcome of any single trade and focus entirely on your process. Emotional stability allows you to execute your plan without hesitation, regardless of whether the market is screaming fear or greed. Are you a gambler addicted to the thrill, or are you a sniper waiting for the perfect moment to strike accurately? Your trading journal is your best mentor. It objectively reveals your bad habits and highlights your unique strengths as a trader. Understanding the cycle of market emotions helps you avoid buying at the top of euphoria and selling at the bottom of panic. Consistency is built brick by brick. Do not try to build a skyscraper in a day, or it will surely collapse. With a proper risk-to-reward ratio, you can be wrong half the time and still be a very profitable trader. Simplify your charts. Too many indicators create noise that drowns out the clear voice of price action and market structure. The market is a massive ecosystem of human behavior, and your job is simply to find your small place within it. Growth happens in the dark. The hours you spend studying when no one is watching are what define your future success. You are the CEO, the employee, and the risk manager of your trading business. Take full responsibility for every single decision. Beware of the fake-out. Markets often manipulate highs and lows to trap early traders before moving in the intended direction. Risk management is your shield. Without it, the arrows of market volatility will eventually find a way to pierce your heart. Knowing when to stop trading for the day is a skill just as important as knowing when to enter a trade. Trading is a marathon, not a sprint. The tortoise who manages risk always beats the hare who gambles for quick riches. Plan the trade and trade the plan. Hesitation comes from a lack of preparation, while confidence comes from a tested strategy. Supply and demand zones are the battlefields where buyers and sellers clash. Identifying them gives you a strategic map of war. Combine technical analysis with mental fortitude to complete the puzzle of trading, where every piece matters to the big picture. News events create ripples in the market, but the underlying structure usually dictates where the price will ultimately settle down. Let your trading plan be your compass. When the market storm hits, trust your compass rather than the howling winds outside. Reviewing your past trades is the homework of a professional. You cannot improve what you do not measure and analyze. FOMO is a disease that compels you to enter bad trades. Cure it by realizing the market offers endless opportunities. Be like bamboo, flexible enough to bend with the market's volatility, but rooted deeply enough in your principles to survive. A smooth equity curve is far more impressive than a lucky spike followed by a crash. Aim for steady, boring growth. Celebrate your wins with humility and accept your losses with grace. Both are simply feedback from the neutral market environment. Every trade is a step on your journey. Do not let a single stumble cause you to fall down the entire staircase. Compound interest is the eighth wonder of the world. Small, consistent gains will eventually build an empire of wealth. Trading gives you freedom, but do not become a slave to the charts. Remember to live the life you are funding. A quiet mind hears what the market is saying. A noisy mind only hears its own fears, desires, and biases. Respect the trend, for it is the collective momentum of millions of participants pushing the price in one dominant direction. Zoom out to see the truth. Higher timeframes hold the dominant narrative, while lower timeframes often contain misleading noise. Let go of the desperate need to make money today, and you will find that the money comes to you naturally. Invest in your mind as much as you invest in the market. Your psychology is the only edge that never expires. There is wisdom in doing nothing. When the market offers no clear edge, the best position is to have no position. Trade like a predator. Wait for the prey to come to your zone. Do not chase it endlessly across the plains. Support and resistance are the memories of the market. Price often respects these levels because traders remember the past pain. Record your emotions, not just your numbers. Understanding why you felt fear or greed is the key to mastering yourself. The view from the summit of profitability is beautiful, but it is earned only by those who survive the difficult climb. Discipline, patience, and mindset are the holy trinity of trading. Without them, technical analysis is merely drawing lines on pictures. Find peace in the uncertainty. Accept that anything can happen, and you will never again be surprised by the market. True mastery is shown when you can explain complex market concepts simply, helping others avoid the painful mistakes you made. You hold the key to your own success. The market provides the opportunity, but you must provide the discipline to unlock it. Approach every trading session with a professional attitude, leaving your ego at the door and bringing only your strategy. Remember that trading is simply a vehicle to achieve your life goals, providing the freedom to live on your terms. Execute your edge flawlessly, manage your risk religiously, and let the law of large numbers work in your favor. Every day is a new opportunity to be better, to be more disciplined, and to trade with a clearer mind. At Trading Feeling Mind, we are committed to guiding you through this journey, transforming you from a gambler into a trader. If you found value in this video, please join our community by subscribing and sharing this knowledge with fellow traders. Thank you for watching Trading Feeling Mind. Remember to subscribe for more insights into mastering the art of sustainable trading psychology.